This podcast was created on Hubhopper Studio. Hubhopper is India's leading podcast creation platform, which will give an overview of the best podcasts of India. You can visit studio.hubhopper.com or download the mobile app on the Google Play Store. Click on the link in the episode description or visit studio.hubhopper.com for further updates. It can also help you to know how to begin a podcasting journey.
Happy New Year to everyone on behalf of Me vs. Mind podcast. Hope you all are doing something wonderful this year.
Well, I don't know how happy it will be with the COVID situation across the globe scaring everyone yet again. But yeah, you can't control the uncertain. That's the biggest lesson I guess everyone has obtained in the last 2 years. And this time around, let's start with a resolution of no resolution. Firstly, what's new about a new year? Just a new calendar. If you need new beginnings, it can be on the very last day of the year too, or any day. But well, I admire the fact that people at least mark a day which can supposedly be synonymous to new beginnings. But from personal experiences, I can say that every time I have opted for a new way of life in a new year, the moment I have failed to adhere to it, I have returned back to the same old path. I think that's the problem associated with considering a particular date as a new beginning. So it has both sides, like anything. But well, this year let's aim for a revolution instead of a petty resolution.
Stop. Please stop this nonsense. Why are you trying to be a life guru? Keep doing what you do best.
This isn't nonsense. Look, we are here into another new year with nothing much different. Last 3 years in particular have been quite similar. Personally, it has been disastrous. Not physically, me and my family members, close friends have been healthy by God's grace. But mentally, I am pretty sure that I am not the only person who has been exhausted in the last 20 months. Most of us have been. Yes, I know people who have enjoyed this, but let's not talk about these privileged exceptions. In my circle, I know people who are mostly students or have taken baby steps into the professional world. They have suffered immensely. Toddlers have suffered due to the lack of basic education. I'm not even bringing out the aspect of economic inequality. The poor and the underprivileged have been completely isolated. I will talk about education. I have seen the kids of a nearby slum giving up on education as it's highly unequal right now. And even if some have been able to get smartphones, they don't have an internet connectivity and hence suffer to attend classes even if they desperately want to. The system is really messed up. You make people learn and do things which aren't possible to be done from home. Look, if I continue talking about the poor, many may find it hard to relate or connect with. But it's high time we understand things and get a long-term, effective solution to it.
Bro, what are you trying to say exactly? It seems like you are the most messed up person right now.
Yes, I am. Definitely I am. I am struggling to find a way out of this already complicated world which is offering even greater complications through a pandemic which will continue for ages probably. It's pathetic. But you know, what keeps me going? The sole fact that we are in this together. We all. And together certainly makes us stronger. But it's not just about being together, it's about channelizing our individual strengths towards removing all inequities. You all must have seen that news article which says that the chief of the World Health Organization says that we can defeat this pandemic in 2022 itself if we remove the inequities. And who are these we? The privileged people, definitely. I'm not saying that most of you who are listening to this episode own lakhs or have obtained a very comfortable lifestyle amidst this pandemic. But what I am sure about is we all have certain skills which can help us to remove these inequities I'm talking about, which are even more in this present scenario. Look, I know if we have skills, we will go and try to generate money out of it. And that's completely fine. We need money. Everyone does. But just that when the distribution is so uneven and the situation makes it even worse, today's youth or even the aged can bring up a revolution. This is majorly by helping all those who desperately need your help, as the established structure doesn't work wonders for them.
Oh, bro, you seem to talk too much. What are I doing for anyone? You self-obsessed piece of human?
Yes, I am self-obsessed. I love myself a lot. I am my topmost priority. But that doesn't mean that the world isn't important for me. In fact, being a creator, my success entirely depends on people's opinion about my work. I can't live without people. The society really matters to me. Not just for my podcast views though, for the greater good of every single human being. Tell me one thing, I may keep on talking about education, but the most affected thing during these lockdowns and as a whole due to this virus were the unorganized sectors. In our country, it forms a majority, and that's the issue. The government and the privileged will do all the gimmicks to show you that they care a lot about them. But the reality is often disappointing. Always disappointing rather. But what I want you to do is make this disappointing reality a bit better for the small workers. For the last 2 years, we spent most of our time expecting things to get better. For the last 2 years, we spent most of our time expecting things to get better. But just when they seemed to be better, they got even worse. People don't stop hoping though. We kept hoping, hoping and hoping. But all in vain. Yet another wave, which will definitely fade away, only to bring up another wave. That's how it will work. Globalization has further catalyzed this spread. And when the future seems bleak, we should take our individual steps. Use your skills. You can orate well? Go and make people understand the importance to save the breaking sectors of the economy. You can write well? Go and write articles. Ask for donations. Even if you can promote well or do things which seemingly don't accrue to these directly, please go and try to help. We are being scammed through online education for the last 2 years, only benefiting Byju's and Udemy. But what about that Rohan uncle from the small house in your town who can teach brilliantly, but isn't conversant much with the online medium? This digital divide and digital dependency sucks. But we can do a little to curb this down. Make people trust the small sectors, just how they trust the corporates. Don't sit at home and do nothing. You have to do field work. But even if you are sitting at home, you have to work to ignite a revolution. There will be hurdles at every juncture. You just need to get over them. This is how revolutions work. You can't be selfish now. You just can't be. It's high time you work for the society. You work for all the people who have been stamped in the recent past. Use your skills. Please use your skills. Please. Every single person can do something or the other. Do that something alongside your actual job. Get your money, but let them get the money too. Make their way smooth. Make their way happy. So that even in these trying times, the new year can be really happy for them and for you and for every single person. I got too passionate today, but really I just don't know. The current situation is really disappointing. If we all can contribute even a bit to this, to make this better, we should think ourselves fortunate. That's all. Thank you.